Hey guys, what's up? So today I have two announcements for you before we go ahead and get started. First announcement is um, our official website is going to be launched in about a month from now. The problem is going to be late is because we are on our finals and we have too much work to do, so we're kind of busy. Um, our website we will be providing every single well, let's see. Look, we'll be making the same tutorial 3 times, so we'll have 3 versions of the same tutorials. Why? The reason is because each version will have different language. We will be providing 3 different languages: 1 Arabic, 2 English, 3 Spanish. Okay, so we'll be providing 3 of them. That's our website right here, www.barmijni.ib2a.com. So if you go ahead now and Google that, or just type it on your whatever, your website will open, but it will be locked. You can get access to it, but it will be locked. Okay, just letting you know. Second announcement is today we're starting our HTML tutorials series. Yes, HTML I'm saying. Well, I know there are many tutorials on the internet, but to be honest, I don't like any of them. Yes, I don't like any of them. They look, I'll be teaching you HTML in a different way than anyone else has done it before. Okay, it'll be easier way for you to understand it, I'm sure. And yes, third announcement, I know I didn't say 3, but I just came to my head, is we have page on Facebook. Would like you to like it. You can also comment there. You can do whatever you want there. Comment for us, give us some suggestions, like. I want you to like it, please. Your likes will make me make more tutorials. Alright, you'll give me power to make more tutorials. If I don't see so many people liking my page, I'd be like, alright, people don't want to learn, so why am I making all these tutorials and spending all much time on it? I mean, my time I could do something else now. I could go outside. I can play soccer, but I'm doing something like that. Okay. Okay, you can also tweet us. Let me tell you something. Our Facebook page will be down in the description. Our Twitter will be down in the description also. You can tweet us whenever you need. You can inbox us, anything. Okay. We'll have my friend join us soon. He's a Spanish speaker, and I'll be doing the Arabic and English. Hopefully later we'll have a French or whatever. Okay, and I don't want to listen to that garbage. You didn't come here to listen to that garbage. Anyway, so let's see. Before we start, I mean, yeah, now we're going ahead to start our HTML tutorials. So many people teach HTML different ways. That's true, but the problem people are missing is basics. So now you'll learn HTML. There are plenty programmers out there running and doing work, and they don't know the basics. Yes, they don't know the basics. They just learn programming in college, wherever. The same thing to many people. If you look, my challenge to you, any programmer, is if you think you don't know the basics, and you think that you can challenge someone that knows the basics and he's a programmer, trust me, you're wrong. Trust me, I challenge you. Okay, so you need to learn basics. First, we will learn basics. We need to know how websites works, how website works, what happens, how can we get the page we request. Let's go ahead and start it. All right. So we have this our page. Let's see. We have 2 different things. We have something called client. We'll go over that now. And let's see, hold on. So these 3, we call them client. Alright. Black. So dumb. So, client. that should work fine. Let's make it 15. Okay, so that's client. We have something else called, we have something else on the other side called server. We will go over each one of them, what it means and what is job. Okay, looks ugly, but whatever. So that's our server. Alright, so now we have server, we have client. Let's see. Alright, so client is you, it's me, it's your brother, your sister, your friend, anyone. Client is your computer. Server is the website hoster, the one that hosts your website. Okay, he has something called server, which runs thousands of websites. Depends on the size, depends on the RAMs, depends on all that. That's called server. We'll go over that also. So we have something called, well, when we want to open page, let's say you're going to Facebook or going to Google, www.google.com, boom, enter. You're doing this. What you're doing is this. You are the client sending information to the server. You send a request. The server sends you a response. And let's make that in different color, so it will be better to see. Alright. Zoom in, now zoom out. Alright. Well, hold on. And I'm being a little bit stupid. I know I don't like waiting all this just for me to draw, just so dumb from me. But anyway, so the server sends a response to the client, which is you. So the client sends a request, and the server sends a response. Okay, so one of us send request, the other one sends response. Request. So you want to go to Google, you send request to the server. The server will check whether the page you were requesting is founded or no. If it's founded, we'll send you a response. We'll say, won't say nothing, but we'll open for you the page that you were requesting. If page isn't found, we'll send you back to another page, which will say, sorry, the page was not found. Okay, and I think you have tried that a lot. So I go to google.com/whatever, and you'll say, sorry, the page was not found. Try to go translate.google.com, and you find the page. So yeah. At the end of all this, I will, at the end of this tutorials, the last 2 parts or 3, I will make, a hand for you to go to FTP. If you don't know where's FTP, you will know it at the end. We will learn that, because you will need it. Trust me, you'll need it. Okay, request, response. Pretty cool. All right, let's go. So, but the process that's going on when we send requests and the server sends response, there is a language they're using. Okay, so like, let's say you speak Spanish, I speak English, we're talking, you don't understand me, I don't understand you. We bring someone else that speaks both languages, and he will translate between both of you. Now, between the client and the server, there is a translator called HTTP. That's protocol. That HTTP is a protocol. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but anyway. Okay. So it's called protocol, and It's called a language called HTTP. And please do not tell me you don't know what is HTTP. If you really don't know what is HTTP, please leave my tutorials right now. Yes, HTTP is the language that we're requesting with, okay? I know it doesn't have to do anything with HTML, but just information, as I said, basics. So the client has a specific software or specific program that they use is called web browser. Okay. Looks ugly also. So this is web browser. Let's call it WB. Stands for the web browser. Okay. So web browser. Alright. So the client just us web browser such as Firefox, Chrome, Google Chrome, such as Internet Explorer, whatever, etc. So the web browser responsible on sending this request using the HTTP language. You type Google with web browser and then you send it, and the web browser also receives the information. So the web browser actually views and receive and response. Receives and response. Yeah. So as we have a software that we use to do that, to do all that work, the server also has a software that do his work. Otherwise it won't be fair, right? Objects. Alright, so I don't know what to put for that, but let's see. Let's put a computer because it's most like a computer. Let's put drive. Put drive. Alright. That will be ugly. Yeah, that will look cool. Anyway, that's called IIS. Called IIS. IIS. I don't know if you have heard about it or not, but we have web browser. The server has a program called IIS. Let's put it down because we will make something out of it. IIS responsible on receiving all the information from the web browser. Okay, so responsible on receiving all the information from the web browser and sending back the answer or the response saying yes, I found the page, then sends a response. If you didn't find the page, it will send response saying no. So now the definition of IIS is responsible on receiving and responding and receiving and answering information. Okay, so the IIS does something really cool. It checks whether the page you're requesting is HTML or not. So checks whether the page the page you're requesting is HTML or no. If it was HTML, it will send the response right away. If not, if it wasn't HTML, if it was not HTML, it will do something really cool for me. I don't know if you like it or not. IIS has other software. IIS has another software. That will do if the website, the page that we're requesting was not HTML, we'll send it to this software. This software will make converting will convert convert this language, other language, to an HTML language, and then it will send a response. Alright, so you request a page that was not HTML. IIS will take it, will check if it was HTML, will send the response right away. If it was not HTML, it will convert it, it will send it to other software. The software will convert it to HTML, then it will resend it to response. Then response will go to your client, to your web browser, and you will see the page. Alright, that's one. So there is something we don't know. Most people really don't know. I mean, professional people don't know. Professional people write www.google.com, but they don't really know what is this. They don't know what is this. Basically, this is just a name. That's nothing. That's just a name. That is not a website. The website is under our IP address, and the reason why we don't use IP address to go to this website is because numbers are hard to remember. That's one. Two, easy to get hacked if people know the IP address. Not really, but yeah. So let's make a simple experiment. Alright, I want you to open your CMD. If not, just open your web browser, type google.com, and hold on a second. Oh, sorry, there you go, and you got the page, right? That's what we see. Let's trace. Hold on, give me a second. google.com. Alright, so now when we go to our command prompt, I will type trace google.com, you'll find the IP address. Let's see, Notepad, open Notepad. Let's store this IP address 173.194.43. Yeah, I guess so. 41. Copy it, go back to your web browser, open a new tab, and paste it. Hit enter. What is this? That is Google, but we get into it with the IP address by typing the IP address. So basically the server, let's go back to our drawing. So basically the server holds numbers, doesn't hold names. We just put names to remember, okay? So when we request, there's something that converts this name into IP address, and the server will look whether it is there or not. There are some websites that says, oh, website is not founded because the IP address is not stored on the server. Let me see, that was it. Yes, that was it for what we're doing now. But let me say something. Now I said something really strange. When I was explaining this process here, I said if it was not HTML, it will convert it to HTML. You will think I'm crazy, right? If it was not HTML, we'll convert to HTML. Then you'll ask yourself, is there any other language that people use instead of HTML? And what is HTML? I mean, yeah, what is HTML? Yes, sir, there are many different languages. There is this language. Hold on, just a minute of that. There is HTML. There's something called ASP. HTML, it's called describing language. Okay, so the page now you see. How do you describe a page? How can you describe Google for me? Well, yes, it has a logo here. It says Google. Has text field. Has two buttons. Has a toolbar right there. That's how you describe it. So HTML is responsible on describing language. So it just describes. It just says, okay, this is color black. This is this. This is this. But when we say hi, let's type youtube.com, and you see, you hit enter, it gives you results. HTML is not responsible on giving results. HTML is responsible on drawing this kind of stuff. So now let me say something. ASP I'm sorry, ASP.NET slash .NET. I like using .NET Slime framework. So this is called programming language. HTML is not a programming language. That's what most people don't know. I mean, you can write a calculator with using HTML, but you can write calculator using ASP.NET. So you design everything with HTML, ASP.NET. You make a program and you insert it into HTML. They will get together and they will work. That's what is the difference. But people make their pages with ASP.NET because it also has HTML inside it, so you can write with the HTML codes inside it, and you can design inside it, and then you make your page. Then you can make your program like this search program that goes to your database and search, right? That's called a programming language. So ASP.NET programs makes the software that works on this website, and HTML just makes the look of the website. So the IIS looks at that. People upload their page with ASP.NET, and they send it to the server. So the IIS will convert this ASP into HTML. Has its own stuff to work on it. Anyway, so today was the end of our first tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I did well on it. Not like always. Anyway, yeah, so I hope I did well on it and it was helpful to you. If yes, please take a second of your time. You know how long I did? I took 22 minutes doing this video and more. So just take a second, subscribe, rate my video, and like my page on Facebook. I'll be more than glad to see that, all this stuff, okay? Because I'm doing a lot of work. Please just show me respect. Anyway, thanks guys. See ya on my next video.